Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout today, and I'm scrapbooking some more of my vacation photos from my trip to Virginia or Washington DC and Philadelphia. So these particular photos are from Philadelphia, and it's me and my niece with the Liberty Bell. You don't actually have to go in and see it because there's glass. It's in a room and there's glass around it, so you can actually stand outside and look at it if you don't feel like standing in lines. And that's what we did for this particular trip. So I grabbed that red stripe paper, which is from Schmel Starshine. It's the Odyssey paper, which is also a cut apart, and that's why I kind of turned it. I looked at it. I wanted to see what I was going to be cutting if I cut it but it's perfect because I'm wearing it's looking red in these photos, but it's really a fuchsia colored sweater there. Then I'm going to take that heart paper, which is the Keller, or I think it's actually Kepler paper, but that is as well from Starshine. And actually I think it is actually the Keller paper. So the heart paper is the Keller paper from Starshine. Oh no, I'm sorry. The heart paper is from the Schmel collection, and it's Keller is the name of the paper. That's it. Sorry guys, getting mixed up. The star paper there on the bottom is from Starshine, and that's the Kepler paper. That's hard. So the Keller paper is from Schmel's very first collection. It's the last page I have left, or piece of that I have left, and I loved it. And then I just took a little 4-inch strip of that star paper because this is kind of an Americana layout, and thought that would work well. And then I decided I needed, of course, but I wanted a separation between the heart paper and the pinky stripe paper, red stripe paper, and I grabbed that aqua polka dot. Now I don't want a lot of that showing because I think it'll be too distracting, but I just wanted a little hint of that color. So that aqua polka dot paper is from Schmel's first collection, and that's the Dowdy paper. So it's kind of fun that I'm using up pieces from her very first collection, and it's about time, right? That collection's not exactly new. So then I decided I wanted to separate the star paper from the heart paper. I wanted a border there, so I just grabbed my washi tape there, and I grabbed that blue washi tape. It's a navy washi tape, and that came from, it's this Paper Studio, which is from Hobby Lobby. And now I'm looking at some cut aparts, and I have this Dream cut apart, and that's the Starshine collection again. And this is from the cut apart, one of the cut aparts from the 12 by 12 pad. And then I'm thinking about doing something up on the top there on the left because I have all that space between the two. The photos aren't exactly the same size, so I'm kind of playing around with some cut aparts I have here. And I do like that ampersand because it brings in some of the blues again. And I'm just looking at some more of my cut apart sheets. I just have them kind of all tucked in the front of one of my paper folders that I use from Cropper Hopper. And I like these tags. I'm thinking about those tags to use. So I have that red one, and I have the navy one. And then I have that striped one. But as I'm doing this, I realized that the navy one has a yellow reinforcer, printed reinforcer, and I don't want any yellow on this layout. I already have navy, the red, the kind of pinky red color, and the turquoise going on. So I just cut the red tag apart, grab that ampersand, and then I am grabbing one of those cut aparts there. That came from, let's see, hold on a second guys, I'm taking a look. It came from the Schmel True Stories 12 by 12 paper pad. I just have a number of those that I've cut, and it was a piece of pattern paper, and then you could either use it like that or cut them apart, and I have been cutting these apart. I love the touch of color they give. I'm inking everything with my Memento Dewdrop ink and gray. So now I really like that because it's not just a square of paper. If I'd used like that bag tag, it would have just been another square of paper, and I have a lot of squares going on. So there's a little bit of interest that's different than what's going on in the rest of the layout. All right, so I do, however, go back to that baggage tag that came from the Schmel Starshine Odyssey paper again, which is the cut apart paper, and I'm thinking about putting that up in the top there. I do like that True Stories sticker there. I'm trying to use this as my Schmel sticker book from her first collection. I liked that, but couldn't find a place for it, but then I found this sticker that said celebrate, so we're kind of celebrating here. We were here for an event that I will eventually scrapbook, and this is right in front of the mall. It's right on the mall there in Philadelphia. All right, so I'm grabbing this bag of pre-punched embellishments that I have, and I've punched hearts and stars and butterflies and postage stamps, and I just grabbed them. The paper is the Recollections glitter paper from Michaels, and I'm going to use 2 different sizes here, so those are just miscellaneous punches. I don't remember where they're from anymore, so I'll grab 2 different sizes and punch those out. And actually, I think this is the small punch because I didn't have another one. I honestly think that came from like a dollar spot somewhere, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just one of the old thumb punches. But, you know, if you turn it upside down for you new scrapbookers, if you turn your punches upside down, you can see exactly where you're punching, because I was too lazy to go get my glitter paper. I just grabbed like a heart, or I think I grabbed another star and punched it out of that. So, yes, lazy. Still a little remnant of that nasty cold I had, guys. So now I'm just going to take this star and tuck it behind that ampersand. And the "and" is just because there's 2 of us. I thought it was sweet that my niece came in and had her picture taken with me. And, you know, we just walked over there. My nephew was busy. Her husband, who is actually my nephew, was busy talking to friends, and she walked over. She's like, "Come on, let's go see the Liberty Bell so you can see it, and then we don't have to do that tomorrow if you don't want to." And I'm like, awesome. So now I am thinking about this layout, or this alpha. This is foam glitter alpha, to go above that photo there, but or the photo cluster. I realize I don't have enough of the letters there. So I grabbed this alphabet instead, which is the American Crafts stickers from, it's a Dear Lizzie alpha, and it's the Fox alpha. I love this one because it's small. And I don't have all the letters here either, but I take some C's, or some Q's, I think, cut them, MacGyver them, and turn them into C's. And I just do that by adding in a little dot. So yeah, it's not quite it, but first of all, your mind can substitute the Liberty Bell there anyway. By the way, that Celebrate sticker book, I think I told you it was from the stickers from the first Schmel collection, but that's the Accent and Phrase sticker book. All right, so just kind of adding this. I actually end up liking the size of this a little bit better. I think the other one might have been a little bit too big and tall, so I want my title to be shorter than the bottom of that bag tag on the other side. So I look at things like this when I'm doing these layouts, that I don't want things lining up. So I think the other one, I would have had to shift the bag tag up a little bit, or the photo cluster down a little bit, and I didn't want that photo cluster going down anymore. The bottoms of our chins in that bottom photo are basically on the line of the washi tape, which puts us on one of the thirds. Now I'm not exactly on the intersection there, but the corner of that photograph kind of is. So I'm thinking about things like that, and I don't say, oh, it's at the third and my chin is on that line, that kind of a thing. It's something that comes naturally to me because I was an interior design major, honestly. Alright guys, so I'm just going to add some twine from the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby into those 2 tags at the end of this. Here's a still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye!